decisions. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Cardinals will kick this deep to start us off. And this one will be fair caught. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks a tackle into the clear. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Well, they trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Oh, a reverse. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF. Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 63 sets a kickoff.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? An inside deal now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, You throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the UCF offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worried about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Ball handed off. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Hand off to the single back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a first down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Oh, it's a reverse. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, UCF 14, Louisville 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it to the right side. Got space, looking to score. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right. This one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Louisville.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it, and he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, UCF. This offense really clicking.
Number 4 with the grab and the score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
Touchdown, UCF. Number 12 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21.
That makes the score.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Louisville Cardinals will take over 1st and 10.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Stone. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield. Just checks it down to his back. But a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. UCF offense back out on the field now. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth, both defenses reeling at the moment. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he pulls in the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Knights will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The Cardinals pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Testing the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
I ain't gonna lie, we needed that. That boy that been running the fuck out of that bitch.
Second
Oh,
down.
that was your bag on. Damn. Yeah, yo, starter, that boy been cutting up. You hear me? Good shit, boy.
He's intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Yeah, my boy was a freshman last year. He a sophomore, man. I built him up. So your boy be ready next year for sure.
Handoff on a single back formation. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They run it right into a blitz.
He like the last one to score, bro. Type shit, man. It's a good game, though.
And you're right, he shoots right through that A gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this is dropped.
Drop that dude.
Game, but he could not collect it.
Me too, man. He dropped that bitch. Oh my God.
Hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, he got out. He got out. That's it.
Catch is made way down inside.
I ain't gonna lie, he got a big ass arm, bro.
Play suddenly. They move into scoring position down to the 24.
We got a bunch of speed. Yeah, we got a bunch of speed demons, and he got a big ass arm.
Puts the ball up and away from the defender where the receiver can run underneath it for a big gain.
Just it. When he get out that line.
Losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Oh, here comes the reverse.
Way to run and way to watch this.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up.
Now, fourth down.
Damn, boy. My shit limited.
And the Cardinals will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to fling it deep.
Whoa, good shit, good shit.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, he better run that bitch back. I know, good stop, boy, good stop, good stop.
It's a pick and a long return before
Good
finally
shit.
being taken down.
Wow, what a play by this defense that come up.
Yeah, I thought you did too. That was gonna be a game breaker.
But you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Come on, defense. Where you at?
He's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
The fans getting their money worth for sure. Yeah. Oh, damn, yeah. I hope not, boy, yeah. I think I only got 3 myself. Yeah,
Offense
definitely.
getting
Going
set
to
for a
oh yeah,
second down here
definitely.
to begin the quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Back in the end zone.
That was tall. That was tall.
It's incomplete.
That was
That's
tall.
a
Oh
misfire
my
number 6.
fucking.
This
That
passing
was
game has
tall.
got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Man, I'm talking about if it was, yeah, that was crazy. Fuck.
So a crucial
Yep.
third down play.
Facts.
For a field goal from here would be 53 yards.
Facts.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick catch.
You see it.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Handoff heading left.
That's crazy.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Yes, sir.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little
touchdown, UCF. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
All right, man, bro. Trust me. It's been a tight. It's been a tight.
You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A handoff to the back. Powers through. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline.
Well, way to help out in coverage, boy.
This is smart defense.
Way to help out in coverage.
You know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw.
I be trying to move them around. That's my cheat code. I be trying to move them around a little bit.
They snap it. Quarterback.
Oh, got you that time. Damn. Ball. That pass rush got me.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the
Get up off that bitch,
just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk.
Possession, man. God don't capitalize.
I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down. He's throwing for it.
Good shit.
He's looking to make a
Good shit, boy.
play downfield.
Good shit.
That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return.
That's a big one, though. That's a goal.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, Yeah, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Picked off a crucial turnover. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception.
No legs.
Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Yeah.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Junior steps up and makes
Come on, y'all stay.
This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Got a blitz.
Usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Defense flies in and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Louisville.
That shit crazy, bro. It's just speed on speed.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Checks this down to the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but it's got to remember, they got to go quick.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Good shit.
Made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. And the single back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Knights. They claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Nah.
And they'll set up with PAT. PAT is up and good.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's really a shootout.
The
Really.
kickoff team now set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville Louisville offense is back out there on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take
Ah,
a
he
deep
picked
shot.
that shit.
The pass is
I thought he picked that bitch. Yeah, he did.
big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here.
He got him on him. I was like, oh, fuck.
It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. That
I
one falls
thought he
incomplete.
went.
They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
That's gonna be crazy, boy. I thought he had that joint.
Nice stop here
He
on
must
third
have
down.
dropped it. That's
Trying
crazy.
to get this offense behind the sticks.
Oh, no, yeah.
Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking for a fourth down conversion. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down.
Back.
Fourth quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback
Oh, yeah,
to make
definitely.
good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, the coach has got